So first of all, what is parallax? In your rifle scope there is actually two images. One is the actual deer and the second is actually your reticle. Now they're in different planes as they call them, and what parallax does is it brings the two planes together. So in the first line the deer and your reticle actually meet and they are both in focus. But as the deer comes closer, your reticle, and you focus on the deer, your reticle will actually be out of focus. The same as it moves out into the distance, your reticle will be out of focus again. So what parallax control does on the either side of a turret or on the front of your rifle scope if you have it, is you're able to bring them together at any distance. Now rifle scopes that don't have an adjustable parallax have a fixed parallax, typically 100 odd meters. Now they can't be shifted, but there are some tricks that you can do to make it work. So what can we actually do? Well, first thing we can do is actually live with it. Now if you watch our other video, you'll get to see I've simulated it at various distances, 50 through to about 190 meters on a ute with a target at the back. Now it's actually not that bad, however you can do some things to improve it. So the first thing you can do is on the back of your rifle scope you can adjust the focus that you normally focus onto the reticle to be a little bit more unfocused, which will make your distance of your actual parallax slightly different. Now you just need to experiment with this to see which is the best. The other thing you can do, and it's probably the easiest thing because you can do it on the fly, is normally you would focus the PARD 007 to your reticle and then use your parallax control to focus to the deer. Now in this case you don't have that parallax control, so all you'll do is, rather than have the PARD focused brilliantly on the reticle, we'll actually focus a little bit more on the deer and have a compromise. So your reticle won't be perfect, but if it's quite thick then it's quite usable. You can find a nice little balance. So as you can see in this picture, we've started off with the reticle in focus. We've adjusted the PARD's focus to be more on the tree, and you can see our reticle's gone a bit blurry, but you can see that the tree is actually more visible. Now you just find a balance. Now remember, you can just focus on the deer quite quickly and examine it, make sure it is your valid target, and then adjust the focus again to suit where you can see the reticle enough. Now of course we do actually recommend that you have parallax control. This gives you the best possible image and the best possible range as well.